Okay, I'm going to get started. If the music's too loud, please give me a message so I can find out. This workout is intended to help people that might just have a couple of weights at home and just want an overall full body workout with just the 2 dumbbells. So your weights may be heavier or lighter. I'm going to give you some options to accommodate that. So we'll do things a couple different ways in this workout. You do whatever works best for you with the weights you've got. So for example, a couple ways you can make a weight feel heavier when it's light is to slow it down. A slow movement's much more challenging. It's the idea of time under tension. So if your weights are kind of light for most of these exercises, just do them more slowly. When you do them on your own, do them slowly as well. You get more out of it. Another way we make weights heavier is we lengthen the lever. So for example, we'll do 2 exercises for the chest. We will do flies, which is a long lever, and presses, which is a shorter lever. One or the other of the flies are always more challenging with the same weight. So if you find that this is what challenges you and this isn't challenging at all, when you work on your own, you might just focus on the flies that are more challenging. Again, both these exercises are harder when we slow them down. So we'll go through a whole workout, do full body, and you'll see. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. It sounds loud to me. Let's warm it up first. We'll march it right, right, right. Elbows tucked, palms facing down. We'll step and lift our knees, step, knee. Bring that knee all the way up. This works our hip flexors, loosens up our glutes, and our hamstrings. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Next, we'll open up our hips. We'll bring our elbows out to the side, thigh to the elbow to the thigh, knee pointing out. Open the hip for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's do hamstring curls. We'll step and curl. We'll chop our arms. We'll squeeze our shoulder blades together. We'll try to kick our back sides for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's lunge to the right for 8, 7. Open up your chest. 6, 5, 4, 3. Next, lunging forward on the right for 8. I flip my arms up and down, elbows point out to the side. Warming up, rotator cuff and shoulder. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2. Lunging backward right for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Next, left side lunge for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeeze your shoulder blades. 3. Open up the chest. Next, forward left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Backward left. 8, 7. Sweep the arms up and down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's shake it out. We're going to start with our legs today. First thing we'll do is a deadlift, which is a hip hinge. Hip hinge. Trick is keeping your spine aligned, hinging from the hip. Keeping the length of the spine, width of the sternum. So it's not this. It's long. Back is extended. 2 tricks. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades together the whole time. Give a little resistance to your weights so you're not reaching for the floor. So let's grab those weights. Spine is stacked, hip width stands, shoulders packed back and down. Sternum is lifted. We're hinging from the hips. For 8, 7. Come all the way up each time, nice and tall. 6 and lift. Inhale down, exhale up. For 4, pull back on those weights. 3. Next, let's go down for 3 counts, up for 1. Down, 2, 3, and up. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale up. Bend, 2, 3, extend. One more time. Back to regular time for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeeze those glutes. 3, stand up tall. Shoulders are back. 2, and 1. Catch your breath. We'll do more of those in a minute. First, we'll do some squats. Do some old-fashioned squats. Parallel feet. First part of a squat is that hip hinge, pushing your hips back, bending your knees. But it's not folding forward like a hip hinge. So keep the chest lifted, mostly, but sink back with your hips. So the knees don't go too far past your toes. Hip hinge, we did earlier, targets glutes, hamstrings, lower back. Squat really gets quads, hamstrings, and glutes as well. Grab those weights, pack your shoulders. We'll squat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Next, down for 3 counts, up for 1. Squat, 2, 3, lift. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, back up. Bend, 2, 3, extend. One more time like this. Back to regular time. 8, 7, 6, 5, and lift. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. The nice thing with squats is it's mostly body weight. You can do them with no weight at all. It's still a good workout. It's what we do. You sit down, you get up. You sit down, you get up. Keep those legs nice and strong. Let's go back for a second set of deadlift, hip hinge. Grab your weights. Hip width stance. Spine is stacked, shoulders are packed. Hinging at your hips. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. 7. Squeeze those glutes. In and out. Down and up. For 4. 3. Next. Down for 1 count, up for 3. So we'll hinge, we'll lift. 2, 3. Inhale, exhale. Keep those shoulders back and down. 2 more. And lift. 2, 3. One more time like this. Regular time. 8, 7, 6, 5, and lift. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Second set of squats coming up. Fill the bottle. Left it over here. All right. Grab those weights. Spine is stacked, shoulders packed. Let's squat. Sit back. Push your backside out. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep it going. For 4, 3. Next. Down for 1 count, up for 3. We'll squat and press. All the way up, nice and tall. Inhale. Drive your weight into your heels. 2 more. Squat. Lift. 2, 3. 1 more time. Regular time. 8, 7, 6, and lift. Inhale down, exhale up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Deep breath. Let's target the lower leg now. Do some heel raises. I have a chair to use for this. A couple of options here. We'll do 2 sets. I'm going to vary the sets. If you want more resistance on either one leg, you can pick up 1 foot. Just do regular heel raises on each side. If you want more variation, we'll do both feet, straight legs first, then we'll bend the knees and lift here. Two options. We're doing 2 sets. You can choose how you want to do it. You can also add a weight if you want to. If we were in a class, we might drop our heels below level of our feet on a bench, but we're going to have that at home, so we'll just work off the floor. So there's less range of motion. That's more resistance if we want to. Parallel feet, spine is stacked, shoulders back. Let's lift our heels. 8, 7, 6. Roll across the balls of your feet. 4, 3, 2. Now up for 3 counts, down for 1. We'll lift for 2 and 3 and lower. Exhale for 2 and 3 and inhale down. Up, 2, 3, down. One more time like this. Next, up for 1, down for 3. Lift, lower, 2, 3. Exhale, inhale, 2, 3. Up, down, 2, 3. One more time. Regular time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's shake our legs out. If you're holding a weight in one hand, move to the other hand just for fun. If you did 1 foot before, we'll do 1 foot again. Did both feet, we'll bend our knees. We'll keep our knees bent, and we'll lift our heels. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now, up for 3 counts, down for 1. Lift, 2, 3, lower. Exhale, 2, 3. Inhale back down for 2, 2, 3. Down. One more time. Regular time again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's shake our legs out. If you've got a dumbbell, put it down. Let's stretch out those calves now. In case you're curious, when our legs are straight, emphasizing more the superficial muscle of the calf, gastrocnemius. When we bend the knee, we emphasize more the deeper muscle, the soleus. It's the same muscle group, just a different emphasis. Take our chair, let's bring one foot up to the chair. Take a big step back with the other foot. Keep your toes pointing forward. Keep your hips square to the chair. Inhale, exhale. Lunge on the front leg. Keep actively pressing your back heel into the floor. Feeling a stretch, your gastrocnemius back here. Inhale and exhale. Sink deeper on the exhales. Breathe and sink. Calf stretch, gastrocnemius. Now we'll shorten the stance, soften the knee, lean into it. Now with the knee soft, we stretch the soleus more. Inhale, exhale, hinging at your ankle joint. And the deeper stretch, the soleus. Shake out that leg, plant back foot forward, take the other foot back this time. So you switch feet. Toes are still pointing forward, hips are still square to your chair. Inhale, exhale, plunge. I'm going to actively press that back heel down, the leg stays nice and straight. That gives us soleus stretch. If the knee is soft, the heel comes up or the foot turns out, not as good a stretch. So toes forward, knee straight, heel grounded. We'll shorten the stance. Inhale, exhale. Hinging at the ankle joint, stretching soleus. Shake that out. Since we worked the back of the calf, we'll work the front as well. I'll give you 2 options. One is you can grab your weights if you want to, or even not without weights. Lift your toes and walk around with your feet flexed. Your feet off the floor, toes off the floor. Or take toe taps, which you can do seated. Rest either weight or both weights on your thighs. Want to slide the heels a little further forward. I know you can't see my feet. This is very interesting to see. Good. Now, You're going to slide your heels further forward than your knees and flex your feet as hard as you can. Tap your toes from side to side and feel it in your shins. 8, 7, 6, 5, side to side. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and now let's rest. Put that weight down. Let's ground your left foot, check out your right foot. Make big circles with the toes. Reverse the circles. Point and flex the foot. Make a fist with your toes inside your shoe. Open the fist. Make a fist and open. Make a fist and open. Shake out again. Good. Ground your right foot. Bend your left leg out. Make circles. Reverse the circles. Point and flex. Make fist with your toes and open. Make fist with your toes and open. Shake it out again. Boom. All right. That takes care of our lower body for now. Let's move on to some upper body, which will be chest, back, shoulders. Start with chest. Our 2 go-to chest exercises are flies, that's that longer lever, with your arm extended. Now, if your weights are a little on the heavy side, this might not work for you. You'll focus on chest presses. But if your weights are on the lighter side, this might work better for you than presses. You can do what I'm going to do eventually is combine them into one exercise. It's just the buildup of reps, the volume. This is a pretty good workout. Keep in mind, it's not about the weight. It's not about the numbers that you do. It's always about fatiguing the muscle. You can fatigue the muscle with heavier weights, with more reps, slower speed, different options. So just work to fatigue the muscle. Doesn't matter how many you do as long as the muscle is fatigued. And give yourself a good 48 hours or so to recover. Do it again. Or do something else again. So whatever fatigues the muscle works for you, fine with me. We'll start with chest flies. You can lie on your floor for this. If you have some kind of a bench, that's great. If you have like an ottoman or something, a stool, you can just go like that, footstool thing. But floor also works. The floor will also stop you from lowering too far. I always recommend not lowering the elbows below the shoulders. This protects the shoulder joint. Going too far past the shoulder hyperextends the joint, puts you at greater risk of injury. It's not wrong, it's just greater risk of injury. And I always go with less risk of injury if possible. So starting with flies, we'll do a set of flies, we'll do a set of presses, and I'll mix them up for you. So we'll lie on our backs. We're going to ground our shoulder blades into the floor or bench so we're nice and stable. Our weights are up, our elbows a little bit soft, not locked, but not bent really. Palms are facing in, lower out to the side. Bring it out, 2, 3, 4, in. I always do a half-time tempo with flies because it's a long lever. We want to control the weight, not go too fast, and have it get away from us. We'll go for 12 to the side. We'll lift to the center. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. We'll bring it out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, for 8, and lift, 7, up, 6, inhale out, exhale back in, keep the shoulders packed and down, 5, shoulders nice and stable, 4 more, inhale, exhale and lift, for 3, and fly. For 2, keep it going, 1 more time, and rest, catch your breath. That's chest flies. It's a single joint movement, it isolates the pec more. Our next exercise will be a chest press. In some respects, a better exercise if the weight works for you, but it might be too easy depending on how heavy your weight is. Chest press activates the pecs, also the triceps. So you get a twofer on that. We're doing both tonight. You can always do both. We'll also work triceps later. You have lots of options. Chest press. We ground the shoulder blades. Weights up, palms are facing our feet. This time our elbows will bend and extend. So let's just lower and lift. Inhale down, exhale up. Bend and extend again. I don't drop my elbows below my shoulders. For 4, 3, and press. Next, we'll slow it down. Half time like this. Lower, 2, 3, 4, and lift. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, pressing up. For 2, and press. One more time. Back to regular time. For 8, 7, 6, and lift. Inhale down, exhale up, and give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. So if that works for you, great. You could do a whole set of half time. You can do down for 3 counts, up for 1. You can do down for 1, up for 3. In fact, we'll do that a little bit later just to show you. But just get the idea, you have options. And slowing down, especially if your weights aren't that heavy to you, slowing it down with a whole set like that, much more tiring than just doing regular time, regular tempo. So be aware of that. Let's do those presses like I just said. We're just going to do a couple. We'll do one quick regular time before mix the tempo, just so you can experience that. So back to chest press. Round your shoulders. Weights are up. Palms are facing your feet. Here we go. For 4, regular time. And 3. And next, let's do down for 1 count, up for 3. So we'll lower, we'll press for 2 and 3. We'll inhale down, we'll exhale up for 2 and 3. First we'll lower, we'll press 2, 3. One more time like this. Next, we'll do down for 1 count, up for 3. So we'll do that. Probably see that, right? Hang on. We'll do down for 3, 2, 1, and press. Lower, 2, 1, and press. This is different now, right? Back to regular time. For 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Catch your breath. All right, so there's other options. So you can do 3 sets of chest press. You can do 1 whole set, half time. 1 whole set, down for 1 count, up for 3. 1 whole set, down for 3 counts, up for 1. Just fatigue the muscle. That's all that matters. All right. And now let's combine flies with half-time presses. This is a favorite of mine. Again, just builds up the volume of the exercise, fatigues the muscle. I feel like you get deeper into the muscle when you go over time and fatigue it different ways. So here's another option. Go back to flies. Do flies and presses. Weights up, palms are facing in. Start with chest flies for 8 to the side and back to the center. We inhale down. We exhale, flying up. We lower, 2, 3, 4. We lift, 2, 3, 4. It's out, 2, 3, 4. It's in, 2, 3, 4 for 4. And fly. 3 more. We lift it back to center. For 2, we inhale out. We exhale, coming in. 1 more time. Next, we do half-time chest press. We bend and we press. We lower, 2, 3, 4, and the elbows bend for presses. Down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale for 4. And press. 3 more, chest press, and up. For 2, and lift. 1 more time, break it down, back to chest flies. This time for 4 to the side, and lift to the center. 3, inhale out, exhale coming in. For 2, 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to chest press. For 4, 2, 3, 4, lift. 3 more, inhale, exhale up. For 2, and press. 1 more time, break it down, back to chest flies. For 2, and lift. 1 more time. Chest press. For 2, 2, 3, 4, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 chest fly. Bring it out to the side. Bring it back for a press. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up. Last fly. Out to the side. Back for a press. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up and rest. Those weights come down. We'll sit up. So, lots of options for chest. Flies, presses, different tempos, mix them together. Just fatigue the muscle. You want to feel that right across your pecs here. When you do presses, you might also feel it in your triceps as well. Let's do a little chest stretch. We'll open up our shoulders, squeeze our shoulder blades together. Little pulses back. Then stretch across the front of the body. Then a big pulse to release. If you're at home, you can also stretch by walking into a doorway. So picture a doorway, open your arms, step through it, let your arms press against the doorway, press your chest forward. Don't overstretch, please, don't hurt yourself, but also a nice chest stretch. You can also hold the door frame or reach up and use a nice stretch, either way you do it. All right, let's move on to the back. You pushed, chest presses are a pushing movement. Let's do a pulling movement. And my favorite pulling movement is rows. It's the one most accessible to us when we are working with dumbbells. Now, you can do these a couple different ways. I'm going to assume we all have weights we can do both together with. I'm going to work that way. But if you have a heavier weight and you want to do a one-arm row, you can grab a chair, plant one hand, pull up to your side this way with a heavy weight. That's an option, but we're not doing that tonight. We're doing both arms, bilateral row. So, weight in each hand, palms are facing in, hip width stance. Let's push your hips back like we're doing a squat. And now we'll row. For 8, squeeze back your shoulder blades, pull right up to your sides. The more you can bring your spine parallel to the floor, the more you'll target your muscles effectively. For 4, 3, next, up for 3 counts, down for 1. Lift, 2, squeeze, release. Exhale, 2, squeeze, inhale. Up, 2, 3, down. One more time like this. Regular time again. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. So, saw how it got a little harder when we slowed it down. You can do the whole set slow if you like, whatever works. We're going to do 3 sets of these because medium weight is heavy for rows, typically. So I'm going to do 3 sets to add a little more volume. Volume is just the amount of weight times the number of reps you do. So if we get a 10-pound weight, for 10 reps, that's 100 pounds of volume. So we build more volume with reps or with weight. Since the weights probably aren't that heavy, we'll do extra reps, an extra set. Grab our weights, hip width stance, spine stacked, shoulders packed. Drop into your squat, hinging forward, and we row for 8, 7, pull for 6, squeeze for 5, 4 more, 3, next, up for 1 count, down for 3, so we'll squeeze, lower, 2, 3, exhale up, inhale down, 2 and 3, 2 more, up, down, 2, 3, 1 more time like this, regular time, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. 2 sets down, 1 set to go. You can always do 3 sets of whatever. You can always add sets to build more volume if you need to be tired or to exhaust the muscle. A very classic, old school way of approaching is to do 3 sets of 12 reps. But that works only if your weights are heavy enough to fatigue at 12 reps. Trying to fatigue the muscle. 1 more set. Grab those weights. Hip width stance, spine stacked, shoulders back, drop into your squat. Let's row for 8, 7, pull for 6, palms facing in, 5, squeezing shoulder blades back for 4, 3, Now, slow it down to half time. Lift, 2, 3, squeeze, down, 2, 3, 4, up. Don't get ahead of me. Use all that music. Fatigue those muscles. One more time. Back to regular time. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put those weights down. And we've worked, relax these muscles back here and the biceps. So interlace our fingers. Just press out and slide our shoulder blades apart. Feel a stretch across your upper body. Breathe, press, stretch. Twirl those shoulders up and back and down. Raise the arms up, we'll sway to one side. Feel a stretch. Bring your breath into those ribs. Expand and lean deeper as you exhale. Come back to center. Inhale tall, exhale, sway to the side. Breathe and expand the ribs and sink deeper. And relax. So we don't really have an option to do any kind of a lat pull when we're doing dumbbells, but on Friday night, we do our tubal workout. We'll practice that with tubes. We're going to come back to that if you have a heavy tube to do it with. All right, we've done chest, we've done back, time for shoulders, for deltoids. My two go-tos for deltoids are side raises and overhead presses. Side raises generally require a lighter weight. If your weights are on the lighter side, you might want to do the side raises. If your weights are more really medium-ish, you might do the overhead press. So I'll just show you a side raise real quick. My weights are too heavy for good side raises, but I'll show you real quick. That works also. Should say, if it bothers you to push overhead, stay with side raises. When you do side raises, the palms can face down, or they can face forward. Sometimes turning the palm forward opens up more space in the shoulder joint. It might feel better for you. So try it that way if you like. So a side raise would look like this. Hip width stance, spine stack, shoulders packed. Lift to the side, no higher than shoulder level. I'm not doing those, these weights are kind of heavy for that. I'll go overhead press. Hip width stance, spine is stacked, sternum is lifted, we'll roll those shoulders back and down. We'll rack the weights, we'll press them up. We'll lift and lower. Weights come in and out, they don't quite touch. Exhale, inhale, up and down. You can do side raise if you like for 12, 11, press for 10, lift for 9, exhale for 8, brace those abs for 7, use your breath to stabilize your core, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. So when I say use your breath to stabilize your core, here's what I mean. Hands on the abdomen. Take a deep inhale. Give me a forced exhale. Feel those muscles engage. Those muscles will help you breathe, also help stabilize your spine. Since we're loading our spine as we press up with the weight, good idea to stabilize your spine. So exhaling as I press up, engaging these core muscles, helps support and stabilize the spine. We'll do more of those in a minute. First, we'll do something for the posterior deltoid, the back of the shoulders. There's some good stuff you can do with tubes for this. We'll do on Friday. Two options here. We've got lighter weights again. You can split your stance. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Hinge your hips. And then down to the side with your light weights. Squeezing shoulder blades together. That's a rear delt fly. It's a single joint movement. If you've got more heavy-ish, medium-ish weights, we'll do a row instead. So think about scarecrow arms. We're going to be in a row position and pull up to scarecrow arms and come back down. Let's grab our weights. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, spine is long, hinge your hips, palms are facing in, and we row. Lift, squeeze your shoulder blades together, point your elbows straight out to the side. Exhale, inhale. For 12, 11, Pull for 10. Row for 9. Lift for 8. 7. 6. Don't round forward. Keep that spine nice and long. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Catch your breath. Yeah, the danger with those exercises is folks get into a forward position and they want to round over, reach for the floor. Not great for your shoulders. So think about that length in the spine, that lift in your sternum. Let's go back for second sets. Your choice, side raises or overhead presses. Using that breath, exhaling, pressing up to stabilize the core. Grab your weights. Hip width stance. Spine stacked, shoulders packed. Get ready. 5, 6, 7, 8, press. Up and down. In and out. Exhale, inhale. For 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Press for 7. Lift for 6. Exhale 5. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring those weights down. Do a quick shoulder stretch. If you have a towel, I recommend using a towel. Let me grab the towel behind the back. Put the back of your hands against your back side. So shrug the shoulders up and press the shoulder blades down. And press down the knuckles. Lift the chest up, push the knuckles down. Go stretching your deltoids. If you don't have a towel handy, interlace your fingers, do the same thing. Roll the shoulders back and down, lift the sternum up, push your knuckles toward the floor. This is a nice deltoid stretch. If I press my arms up, press my chest out, there's a little chest stretch. Catch your breath. We've got one more set of your delts. Then we'll do some arms. So you know whether you're going to do your flies or your rows. Again, if those weights are on the lighter side, flies might be a good option. If they're a little heavier, you can do rows. Now, when I told you to bring one foot forward before, you probably used your more dominant foot. Let's switch sides. Spine is long, shoulders packed, hinging at our hips. If you're doing rows, turn your palms to face in. And begin. Lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale up, inhale down. Keep that spine nice and long, sternum lifted. 12, 11, pull for 10, row for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put those weights down. Let's take your right hand across your left shoulder. With your left hand, pull over. Posterior deltoid stretch. Now, you might have noticed that that rear delt row is a little bit similar to the row we did earlier. And switch arms. Left hand across the right shoulder. Right hand pulls over. The difference is the angle of the arm. For our first row, our lat row, we kept our elbow in close to our side, which made the lats do the work. When the elbow comes out, that makes the rear delts do the work. The rear delts are much smaller muscles. The lats are much larger muscles. So with our lat, we do a heavier weight. With our rear delt, we do a lighter weight or medium weight. Let's move on to arms. We just did a rear delt, which uses biceps. Let's rest the biceps. Let's do triceps. I'll give you two options. Again, you can adjust depending on your weight. Let me show you first what both options are going to be. Then I'll do one set one way, the second set the other way. Well, actually, first and second sets will be the same exercise on different arms. And then the next exercise on both sides. So this is just an observation. First is the kickback. I can place one hand on my chair, take a 3-point stance, elbows up to my side, and straighten back. That works my triceps. That's the back of the upper arm. Second option, I'll do later, but you can do now if you want to. The overhead extension, sometimes called a French press. One arm up holds the weight. Other hand can brace the forearm from the front or from behind, and then bend and extend. If you are using a weight that is too heavy to do either of those things, you have an option to hold the weight with both hands and bend and extend. But you've got to keep those elbows in close, because this isn't it. This is not it. Elbows stay in close. So you can do whichever you want. I'm going to do kickbacks first and then do overheads second. I always recommend starting with your weaker arm. So when you get more tired toward the end, at least you can finish on your stronger arm. It's not so bad. Grab your weight, choose your option, and get ready to lift the lower. Up and down. Exhale, inhale. Try to exhale as you straighten for 12, 11, 10. Kick it back for 9. Extend that arm for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Good news is we're switching sides, so the muscles won't be tired. They don't have to recover. Just catch your breath a little bit. Grab that weight with your other hand. Make sure you switch hands. Hinge your hips. Get ready. Extend. Lift and lower. Up and down. Exhale when you straighten. 12. 11. 10. Extend for 9. Kick it back for 8 or overhead press. 7. 6. Home stretch. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Catch your breath. We'll go to our second exercise in a moment. But you can repeat that one, whatever you like. I'm going to switch it. Go back to my weaker side where I started. Bring this up. Bracing my arm. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend and extend. Down and up. Lower and lift. Inhale, exhale. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7 up. 6. 5. Home stretch. 4. You can do it. 3. I can do it. 2. And 1. Let's get heavy. Here's what I didn't tell you. I've alluded to it. We've already worked those triceps doing our chest presses, our overhead presses. So they're not fresh. That's why we put them later in the workout. We don't want to exhaust our biceps and triceps before we do chest presses, overhead presses, and rows. Because if those smaller muscles are exhausted, we don't get a good workout for those bigger muscles when we go to those multi-joint exercises. So work from large to small. Save the arms toward the end. Last set, your choice. Grab your weight. Grab your arm if you want to. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend and extend. Down and up. Lower and lift. Inhale, exhale. For 12, extend. 11. Inhale down, exhale up. Almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Put our weights down. Give me a big shoulder roll. Bring one arm up, pat yourself on the back. Grab your elbow, push or pull back. Another option is hold onto a towel and grab the towel and pull down from behind. Your choice. Let's switch arms. Roll your shoulders, bring one arm up, bring it down. Grab your elbow, grab your towel. Stretch the triceps. You're going to feel the stretch in the back of the upper arm. The upper arm of the upper arm. Good. Shake it out. So the difference between the kickback and the overhead is just a matter of emphasis. So triceps, which are the muscles on the back of your arm, as the name implies, triceps has 3 heads. They have different attachments. So depending on how your arm is positioned, you get different emphasis on those muscles, on those 3 muscles. So it's nice to mix it up if you want to, but you don't have to. Working triceps either way. Let's work biceps. I'm going to give you 3 options. 3 sets. I can hear your excitement already. So let's grab both weights, and we'll start with some supinated curls. Our palms will face forward. Our knees are soft, shoulders are packed, core is braced, and we curl. Lift and lower. Up and down. Exhale, inhale. Don't raise your elbows. Keep them down your sides for 12, 11, 10, 9. Curl for 8. Lift for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Now again, if you have weights that feels kind of light, slow it down. Do them half tempo. Do them up for 3 counts and down for 1. Do them up for 1 count and down for 3. Mix it up. That slowing things down works for pretty much everything. Second option, hammer curls. Similar, but our palms face into our bodies. Shoulders are packed, knees are soft. Bring the weights up to your shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8. Curl it. Lift and lower. Up and down. Exhale, inhale. For 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Curl for 7. Lift for 6. Home stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Catch your breath. The difference between hammer curls and supinated curls is that when your palms are forward, it focuses more on the bicep. When you turn in, you get more in the forearm, in the brachioradialis, which is the handshake muscle, so-called. You get a little bit more work here, which means a little bit less here. So it's nice to do both if you feel like it. It mixes things up. Third option. Look at the maximal voluntary contraction in our biceps, the concentration curl. And I know you're all thinking, how do we get the maximal voluntary contraction? Let's go back to our weaker side. Grab the weight. Have a seat. Brace your elbow against your inner thigh to stabilize it, and curl up and down. This really targets and isolates those biceps. Exhale, inhale. Up and down. For 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Home stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, that's getting tired. Of course, we worked our biceps with our rows earlier, so these curls are the first thing we've done for our biceps. Second set, second side should be your stronger side we're finishing on. We'll thank you later. Brace your arm, curl it up to your shoulder. 5, 6, 7, 8, up and down. Exhale, inhale. Keep it going. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm done with those. Let's open our arms. Twist our thumbs under and press back. Get a nice bicep stretch. Okay, we're going to move down to the floor for some abdominal work. Wait, before we do that, let me just give you a couple of quick stretches. Let's take a long lunge to stretch out our quads. Let's hold onto the chair with one hand and bring the opposite foot forward. The same side leg back for a long lunge. And then drop the hips down toward the floor. Feeling a stretch on that back leg and the hip and quads. We'll come up and we'll turn around, switching hands. Again, opposite foot forward. Same side foot goes back, long lunge. Hips sink down toward the floor. Opening up the hips and quads of the back leg. Good. Now, we'll do our hamstring stretch. You can do this with your foot on the chair or your foot on the floor. You can sit in the chair with your foot on the floor. Lots of options. I'll do mine with the foot on the chair. Start with a nice long, tall spine and hinge the hip, holding the chest. Not rounding the back, lifting the sternum. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold deeper. Hamstring stretch. Relax. Let's switch feet. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Hinge forward. This works whether you're standing, whether you're seated. Lengthen the spine first. Hinge the hip, press with the hamstring stretch. Don't overstretch it, don't make it painful. Relax. Do some quick abs. We'll just do one set of these. You can do more sets later if you like. If you're doing the challenge, these will count. If you're new to crunches, I like to start with thigh slides. So lie on your mat, square straight. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Hands on your thighs. Your lower back stays down. You curl up. Slide your fingertips to your knees to scoop your abs. You got that. Cross your hands over your shoulders. Raise your shoulders higher. Lift and lower. It's harder still to put your fingertips behind your ears with elbows wide. And also support the weight of your head. You're making it feel heavy after a while. 12, 11, 10. Let's move for 9. Go for 8. Work those abs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Let's do a little oblique work now. We'll do a crisscross into side muscles. Draw the knees into your chest. Place your fingertips behind your ears. Focus your head. Twist your right shoulder towards your left knee. Extend your right leg out. Higher is easier, lower is harder. Then switch. Turn as far as you can. Focus on form. Focus on range. Turning as far as you can. Look at those obliques. For 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hug our knees to the chest, relax your head and neck. Roll your legs in a circle 3 times one direction. Reverse and go 3 times the other direction. Bring your feet down to the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, tilt your pelvis, press your lower back into the mat, squeezing abdominals. Inhale, relax, release. Exhale, squeeze, tilt, and press. Inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale. Let's widen our feet, let our knees fall inward, and just sway from side to side. Releasing the back. Roll over onto our hands and knees. Wrists under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine with your chest and tailbone. Exhale, scoop up in. Inhale, lift it forward. Exhale, scoop it in. Inhale, lift. And scoop. Come back to neutral spine. Curl your toes under. We'll roll back into the balls of our feet. We'll inhale and exhale to straighten our legs to a forward fold. Inhale and exhale to rise up. Take a saddle stance, a little wider than hip width for 3 deep breaths. Inhale, lift. Now pull your shoulder blades down. Keep the shoulders packed. Inhale, rise. Exhale, press. Inhale. And exhale. Give yourselves a hand. Thanks for coming out tonight, coming out, staying in tonight. If you're on the 30-day challenge, well, if you're not, why aren't you? But if you are, you can mark yourself down for squats. You actually did, how many? I forget now. At least 30. We did rows, at least 30. We did crunches, at least 30. We'll see you again soon. Take care.